Before we dive into the article, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more engaging content. Have you ever wondered what makes a TV character so memorable and yet so utterly unbelievable? Uh, it's the perfect blend of quirks, flaws, and absurdity um, that makes them stand out. Uh, but let's be honest, some of these characters are just too ridiculous to be real. Take Eddie Chandler's roommate from Friends, for example. This guy is a walking disaster with a penchant for putting live fish in his pockets and stealing mannequin heads. Um, while his antics are hilarious, um, it's hard to imagine someone like Eddie existing in real life. Another character that comes to mind is Melissa Hudson from The Office. This teenager is a mall rat with a flair for the dramatic, and her flirtation with a much older man is just plain weird. And it's hard to believe that someone like Melissa would be tolerated in a real life workplace. Um, um, and then there's Badfisher from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Um, this guy's backstory is a mess of high school drama and bullying, which makes it hard to understand why he's still so troubled as an adult. His actions are far fetched and excessive, making it difficult to take him seriously. But it's not just these characters that are problematic. Captain Seth Dozerman from Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a strict taskmaster who's more interested in efficiency than human relationships. His antics are over the top, even by sitcom standards. Uh, and it's hard to imagine someone like him as a real police captain. Jeanette Peterson from How I Met Your Mother is another character who takes the cake. This crazy girlfriend is a master of manipulation, and her stalking and vandalizing of Ted's room are just plain creepy. Uh, it's hard to believe that someone like Jeanette would be taken seriously as a police lieutenant. Uh, uh, Dr. Fishman from Arrested Development is a recurring joke that's more cringeworthy than funny. His interactions with the Bluth family are unconventional and foolish, making it hard to imagine a real doctor behaving this way. Um, Carol Malone from Superstore is a ruthless antagonist who will stop at nothing to get what she wants. Uh, Her fixation on men with complicated romantic lives is just plain weird, and her behavior is excessive and unbelievable. Baldrick from Blackadder is a lovable but hapless character who's more of a comedic device than a fully fleshed out person. His intelligence is questionable, and his decision making is often disastrous, uh, making it hard to imagine someone like him thriving in reality. Uh, um, Herb Schaefer from Parks and Recreation is a co-leader who's more interested in his reptilian deity Zork than in reality. His negotiations with Leslie over the park dates are awkward and humorous. But it's hard to take him seriously as a real person. Um, and finally, there's Ramona Nowitzki from The Big Bang Theory. This character is a master manipulator who takes over Sheldon's apartment and helps him excessively, leaving him feeling swamped. Her relationship with Sheldon is inappropriate and awkward, and it's hard to believe that someone like Ramona would be taken seriously as a romantic interest. In conclusion, these characters are just too absurd to be real. They're a perfect blend of quirks, flaws, and absurdity that makes them memorable but also unbelievable. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, see you next time.